I tried 61 AI business systems over the last 200 days, and I think it's about time that someone tells you the truth. And spoiler alert, 84% of them were complete garbage. The startup that I was working with almost went under because we believed what these AI gurus were telling us. But what happens next completely changed my perspective on AI automation and actually led me to start this channel. Let's go back to day one. A few years ago, I was in charge of helping this fast-growing startup scale. We were drowning in manual tasks, so we did what everyone was telling us to do. We bought AI tools, we hired consultants, and then we followed this expert advice. 6 months and about $18,200 later, we had a mess of half-working tools, confused team members, and systems that created more problems than they really solved. And that's when I discovered the uncomfortable truth about AI automation that no one really talks about. All right, most AI business advice falls into 3 categories. All right, so first there's the magic button myth. People tell you to just install this one tool and watch your business run itself. Sounds familiar? This is what most YouTube gurus are selling, but it's complete fiction. Then there's the enterprise-only approach. These are automations that require 6-figure budgets and teams of hyper-trained engineers, and that kind of works well for billion-dollar companies, but it's useless for everyone else. And the last method is to just cobble together a bunch of ChatGPT prompts. And this kind of creates a fragile house of cards that breaks the moment anything changes. And that's the bucket that most of us entrepreneurs fall under. But none of these 3 approaches really build sustainable business systems that work in the real world. So I made a decision that changed everything. I went back to my engineering background and I started from scratch. I was thinking from first principles and I was questioning, what is the purpose of the task that we're trying to automate? Is it even necessary? And what are the inputs? What are the desired outcomes? I spent the next few months obsessively building, testing, and optimizing AI business systems that we could actually implement in our startup. And I was looking to build something without having to spend a ton of money on all of these different tools. And I wanted to iterate quickly. I wanted to try out things, and if they didn't work, then exchange them with something else. And I focused on one critical question. How can AI actually drive tangible business results, not just in theory, but actually in practice? And the results surprised me. The first system we built automated content creation across 5 platforms. And it did not just generate content, but it also did the distribution, and it optimizes the content, and it did the SEO research, and it ended up scaling the whole marketing playbook of that company. It did a lot of what our marketing team was doing, but it was very systematic, and it did it at a much more consistent scale. The second system we built handled customer acquisition entirely. It generated qualified leads 24/7 without anyone monitoring it. When we closed our first customer from this, it was so exciting. And the third system reduced our operations workload by 83% by handling tasks that used to require 3 team members to run. These weren't incremental improvements. They were complete transformations in how businesses could operate. And the best part, they didn't require technical expertise or enterprise budgets. And that's exactly why I built this channel. After multiple friends asked me to show them how I build these systems, I realized entrepreneurs don't need more AI tips or theoretical advice. They needed complete, proven systems that they could implement immediately to see real business results. So that's what I deliver here. AI business systems that actually work. Not random hacks, no guru theory, and definitely not complicated tech that requires a team to implement. Just practical, step-by-step frameworks that help real entrepreneurs solve the following tasks. 1. Automate the most time-consuming parts of their business. Generate leads and sales without constant effort. And create content that drives growth while they sleep. So that in the end, they can build the businesses that run themselves. I know this sounds too good to be true, and there is no actual business that runs itself. But in the end, that's what you need to design for. The difference with my approach is simple. I only share AI and tech systems I've tested or that I've built and used in real use cases. And I show you exactly how to implement them yourself piece by piece. I try to create something new every week. Systems that would cost thousands to have built for you, but that you can implement by yourself with the right guidance. If that sounds helpful for you and you're tired of high-level AI or tech advice, but want to see how to easily use these tools, hit the subscribe button, join thousands of entrepreneurs who build systems that work, and I'd also love to hear from you. What are the biggest challenges you're trying to solve in your business? What is your favorite AI use case? And what systems would make the biggest difference in your business? Drop a comment below and let me know. Let's build AI systems that actually work.